Shalom. And I'm going to start off by giving all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Wakak, Kodash. Double honors to my teachers, the head apostles, and elders of Great Millstone. And salutations to you, Akim, that's out there listening, pushing this word with truth and sincerity, and you few Akwith as well that's listening with sincerity. And today, I'm just coming back to the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, and I'm just going to make a quick lesson on not taking your hand off the plow, man. Okay? Because as I'm going to read, right, let me jump straight into it. Okay, Luke 9 and verse 62. And Yahushua said unto him, no man having put his hand to the plow and looking back is fit for the kingdom of heaven. So if you put your hand in this, man, okay, if you're part of this truth, and if you're pushing forth this word with truth and sincerity, and you take your hand back from this plow, man, you're not fit for the kingdom, man. Okay, because what Apostle Gabar always brings this out with the plow, right? You have the ox and you're plowing the field, right? It's mandatory for you to look towards you, forward, Salakia. So you see where the ox is going, if it's going in a straight line to make that perfect line to plant the seed, and then the plant grow, in a good order, right? So if you look back, the ox is gonna start going elsewhere, and then what? That straight line is gonna be curved down, right? And then whosoever hired you, what are they gonna do? Right? You just fucked up the whole field. What? They're gonna fire you now, cause you fucked up that whole field, man. You didn't look where the ox was going, and then they fucked up the whole farm. You could say, for lack of better words, right? So that's the same thing with the kingdom. So if you're in this ministry doing this work, right, and then you look back, you go back into the world, the Most High is gonna fire your ass, man. Okay? That's why it's mandatory to keep pushing this word, man, to stay in season and out of season, right? To keep your hand on the plow, not taking winter breaks, right? Actually, we could get that. Let's get that right quick. Okay? Because it's mandatory, bro. The Most High is not looking for slackers, man. Okay? He's not looking for lazy Negroes, man. After this, I'm gonna get something else. All right, let's get this right quick. This is 2 Timothy 4 in verse 2. Yeah, in verse 2. Preach the word, be instant in season and out of season, reprove, rebuke, exhort with long suffering and doctrine. And doctrine. You see, it doesn't say be in season and out of season. Salaki. It doesn't say be instant in season and taking winters off, man. Okay? So you have to be all year long and the whole year, man. Okay? This is a forever contract until the Lord comes to deliver us, man. Okay? That's why it says he that endureth until the end. Okay, not him that endureth for a certain amount of time, takes a break, and then comes back again. No, man. Okay, because if you do that, you're not fit for the kingdom, man. Your ox is going off course. You fucked up the field, right? Okay, let's move on from there. Let's get this. All right. This is Ecclesiastes 5 and verse 4. Okay. When thou vowest a vow unto the Most High, defer not to pay it. For he hath no pleasure in fools, pay that which thou hast vowed. Okay? In other words, us being in this, it's a vow, man. Okay? We can't defer from it, man. Okay? Because if we do, we look like fools now, man. Okay? That's a fool. That's a foolish trait. You start something and then you withdraw now. It's too hard. Fuck this. I'm gonna do something else. No, man. Okay? You have to pay that which you have vowed, man. Okay? Verse 5. Better it is that thou shouldest not vow than thou shouldest vow and not pay it. Okay? It's better that you didn't vow, man. Okay? That's why it's important to count the cost, man. When you come to this, you gotta count the cost to see, yo, this is it. So like, what do I have to do to please the Most High? Okay? You gotta count the costs as in like, am I doing enough studying? Am I doing enough lessons? Okay, you have to count the cost. Because if you don't, what? Okay, let's get that. Matter of fact, this is Luke 14 and verse 28. All right. For which of you, attending to build a tower, sitteth not down first and counteth the cost, whether he hath sufficient to finish it? In other words, what are we not building that spiritual temple right now? Okay. So in other words, you view this in the spiritual sense of you building the temple, that spiritual temple. You got to count the cost. See, am I giving enough food to the sheep, right? Am I doing enough studying, right? Am I eating too much bad food that's not good for me? Am I keeping the dietary laws? Okay. Am I doing enough? Am I in the faith? Examining yourself in other ways. Salak, in other words. Okay. All these things you have to. It's necessary, man. It's part of you examining yourself, as it says in 2 Corinthians 13:5, if I'm not mistaken, right? Examine yourself whether you be in the faith. In other words, that's you counting the costs, right? Verse 29. Lest haply after he hath laid the foundation and is not able to finish it, and all that behold it begin to mock. See, just like we read in Ecclesiastes, right? If you don't keep the vow, you're gonna be look like a fool. In other words, people are gonna mock you, right? Because before you were in this, you were in the world, right? You had worldly friends, family, whatsoever, blah blah blah, right? And then once you came into this, you started detaching yourself from the world, and then they started seeing that, oh, this guy's moving different. Why is he doing this? It's probably just a phase, you know? It's a phase. And then what? You go, you take your hand off the plow, and then now what? They're gonna see, oh shit, it was a phase. That nigga was joking all along. It was a bluff. Okay, so they're gonna mock you now. Oh, what happened to that religious shit that you were into? It wasn't serious. See, they begin to mock you now because you took your hand from the plow. Okay, you deferred from that vow. And then what? The Most High doesn't have pleasure in fools, man. So in other words, the people are gonna look at you as a fool now, man. Okay. That's why you gotta count the cost, man. You gotta examine yourself, man. If you're doing enough, if you're on fire, man, if you're not being lukewarm, right? Matter of fact, let's get that lukewarm precept. Okay. This is Revelation 3 and verse 15. I know thy works, that thou art neither cold or hot. I would thou wert cold or hot. For then, because thou art lukewarm, or neither cold or hot, I will spew thee out of my mouth. That's what's gonna happen, man. Okay? If you're not doing enough, okay, if you take your hand from the plow, alright? If you just a summer Israelite, right? A summer prophet, hey, the Lord is gonna take his spirit from off you, man. Okay, he's gonna spew you out his mouth, cause you're not fruitful, man. Okay, you just hey, just like that parable. I mean, it's just like with the olive tree. I mean, Salakia, with the fig tree, right? Yahushua came and there wasn't enough fruit, right? He cursed that tree, right? So the Lord Most High is gonna curse you and take his spirit out from you, man, if you're not doing enough. If you didn't count the cost, if you weren't fully persuaded in your own mind that this is it, this is the truth, man. That's why it's important to be fully persuaded, man. Because if you're not fully persuaded, man, that means you didn't count the cost, like we read in Luke, right? You didn't count the cost, and then now you started to build, and then now you forsook that building now, and then what, people begin to mock you, right? Because you weren't fully persuaded. You didn't see the picture. You didn't see Yahushua cracking the clouds and coming to deliver his elect, man. Okay? You didn't see you having rest in the kingdom. Okay? You didn't see that, man. You weren't able to envision it, man. Okay? So the Lord is going to do what? Cast you out of his sight, man. Okay? Let me get this. 2 Peter 2 and verse 20. For if after they have escaped the pollution of the world through the knowledge of the Lord and Savior Yahushua HaMashiach, right? When you have this truth, right, you escape this world. In other words, you come out of this world, right? Okay, be in Corinthians where it says, "Be ye separate, and I will receive you. Touch not any unclean thing." Right? You have escaped from the pollutions of this world. You escaped. You tapped out of the matrix. Now you're seeing everything through spiritual lenses. Okay? Now you're seeing everything for what it is. Now you're seeing who's running this world. You see Esau for who he is. Okay? You see Job 9:24. Right? You see all these secrets, as it says in Salakia and Amos 3:7. The Lord revealeth these secrets unto his servants the prophets. You see all these things now. Right? You escaped it through the knowledge. Okay? Okay, and reading on, they again entangled therein. So you go back into the world. You entangle yourself in the world now. Okay? You withdrew your hand from the plow. You're like, oh shit, I don't know, man. I'm not seeing this, man. I see other niggas prospering in this world, man. I see them getting money. I think I want to go get some money, man. I don't know if I want to do this for all my life, man. So you go back into the world, right? And overcome, right? Let's see that definition of overcome right quick. Okay? Real quick. Okay, this is that word overcome and the blue letter.
Strong's G 1096. Genomai.
Genomai, okay? And it reads, to become. Okay, to come into existence, begin to be. So begin to be back in the world. Receive being, to become, to come to pass, happen, of events, to arise, appear in history, come upon the stage of men appearing in public. You see, of men appearing in public. So in other words, now you're into the public, right? Because when you're in this truth, you try not to, expose yourself that much. In other words, you stay to yourself unless you're with the brothers. So now you're men appearing in the public. Now you're all in the world now, right? To be made, finish, miracles. Yeah, that was the point I wanted to get from that. To appear in public. You see? So now you back into the world, man. You're in the public now. Everybody's seeing you. You're wearing this, that, whatever. Whatever that you're doing in the world, man. Going back to your vomit. All right? Okay, going back to that precept. Salakia. Okay? 2 Peter 2:20. Okay? Reading on from where I left off. They are again entangled therein and overcome. You go back into the world. Okay? You start doing things of the world, being a man of the public, like we just read, right? Word for paraphrasing. The latter end is worse with them than the beginning. Okay? Your latter end is worse. Okay? Than the beginning. So now when you're back into the world, you're in a worse state than than before. Because what? Let's get this right quick in Matthew. Okay? Let's get this. In Matthew 12. Right? When the demons left, swept and garnished, right? Alright, let's get this. Matthew, this is why your latter end is worse than the beginning. Because this is gonna happen. This right here is gonna happen. Okay? Matthew 12 and verse 43. When the unclean spirit is gone out of a man, he walketh. So when the unclean spirit is gone out of a man. So in other words, you receive this truth, right? You come out the pollution of the word, like we just read in 2 Peter 2, right? So now that spirit left. Now you have the wisdom and knowledge of the Most High. So the spirit, that foul spirit, that unclean spirit has no reason to deal with you, because Yahweh Shai is within your mind now. Okay, you're meditating upon the law, statutes, and commandments, right? Yahweh Shai is within you. He's supping with you now, right? So when the unclean spirit is gone out of a man, he walketh through dry places, seeking rest, and findeth none. So that demon is seeking another host to jump onto, right? To fuck with them, okay? To bug them out. That's what demons do, right? Verse 44. Then he saith, I will return unto mine house from whence I came out. So he's saying, I'm gonna go back unto that person he left. So he's going back unto you, right? He's going that house being what? Your mind, right? He's going back into your mind now. Okay? And when he cometh, Salaki, and when he is come, he findeth it empty, swept, and garnished. So he comes back and see, oh shit, yo, this guy's still in the same state, you know. So verse 45. Then goeth he and taketh with himself 7 other spirits more wicked than himself, and they enter and dwell there. And the last state of that man is worse than the first. You see? So you're gonna be in a worse state, because what? He brought 7 more demons with him, man. And that number 7 is what? Completion. Now you're gonna be a complete fucking demon. Okay? Because you took your hand off the plow, man. Okay? Because you Salaki, you went back into the world. So what? Those demons that you had on you, now they're coming back with more friends. Now it's a party, it's lit. You know? Oh yeah, I wish I left them. Let's go back. Yay, we could go back now. Yeah, come, have a party. This guy right here, bro, it's lit over there, man. Let's go back on this guy, bro, and fuck with his mind, man. Make him do all type of wicked shit. You see? Now you're gonna be in a worse state, because what? You took your hand off the plow. Because you deferred from that vow that you Salake, you deferred from that vow. Okay, so now you're in a worse state, man. Huh. Okay, that's why I said that in 2 Peter's. The latter end, right? The latter end is worse with them than the beginning. You see? Continuing on, verse 21. For it had been better for them not to have known the way of righteousness than after they have known it to turn from the holy commandment delivered unto them. It would have been better that you didn't know, man. See? Shit. Now you knew. The Lord gave you the opportunity to save your soul, to have a first class ticket in that fathership. But you went, nah, man. I like my barf, man. I'm gonna go back to my barf like a fucking dog. You see? That's why it's better that you didn't know, man. Because if you didn't know, you didn't know about this, so you were Gucci, bro. You were good. You know? You were good. You weren't necessarily good, because when you have this truth, that's when you're good, man. But you know, in the sense of like, you don't have, like we just read in Matthew 12, right? You're not gonna have 7 more demons, you know, coming on you, man, for you to be a complete demon. That's why you will be good. Okay? Because you're in a better state than if you knew the truth and then you withdrew back. Because you're gonna be a complete demon now, man. You're gonna be a fucking legion. All right? That's why it's good to count the cost, man. Okay? To stay in this and keep pushing forth this word, man. Alright? Hey, so with that, I'm gonna give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Wakak, Kodash. Lord willing, this was edifying. Until next time, I'm gonna say Shalom.